YouTube is great for a lot of different things, and one of them is, believe it or not, marketing. Because of the site's immense popularity, advertising on YouTube is a great way to get your product out there and let people know about it. However, there are multiple strategies that businesses use to advertise. Some simply put ads at the beginning of a given video, but others take it a step further and actually make their own channels and videos.
Well, it generates revenue for businesses and helps them get their brand name out there. Some of these big companies. On the front part of a video, like when you click on it, for it to play, like the first 30 seconds is an ad. I think after a while you can skip the ad after like 5 seconds. There's a little button, skip ad. So I've seen advertising in that format. Movie trailers on there. I've seen some of the music artists putting professional stuff up there to kind of control their brand and that kind of thing. But there's lots of different ways to advertise and use YouTube to get your message out there, get your brand out there, and get people looking at your product or services. There are other ways that companies can use YouTube other than advertising. More subtle ways, like for example, YouTube channels. YouTube channels are a great way for businesses to, again, control their brand and control the output and use YouTube as a way of leveraging their offline activity, their business activity, what they're already doing. Blend Tech are the guys who do Will It Blend, and they have put iPads, iPhones, I mean everything into a blender, and they're professionally produced elements of humor, but it does the Blend Tech brand tremendous good because they get millions of viewers, millions of people see those short video clips, and they've got probably tens of thousands of subscribers, so it's really good for the Blend Tech brand. I always skip it. I think it's a little bit too invasive for me personally. I'm not a big fan of that format, you know. I think it's a little too pushy, and I'm a little impatient. I don't want to see the 30-second ad. Maybe they're not particularly well targeted. I'm aware that it's advertising. I want to get to what I want to see. I'm sure I have in the past, you know, gone to some of the websites, or if something has interested me, but it would be rare because I'm aware of what they're trying to do. The advertisers don't mind if they're only getting 2 people out of every 100 or 1 person out of every 100 clicking. I mean, they don't actually mind that. There's so much traffic and so many eyeballs. If you're getting 1 or 2%, I mean, that translates into millions of people. So it's very cost effective for them, but rarely would I, and the data would probably show most people would click and go to the websites. Those click-through rates are probably 2–3% in that ballpark, maybe less. There are major companies experimenting with new marketing, internet marketing techniques where they are just not even looking at mainstream media, and because if your audience is on Facebook, or if your audience is on YouTube, and your products or services lend themselves to that type of internet marketing, it can be extremely profitable because you're not having to pay Super Bowl prices for a 30-second ad, yet you are seeing millions and millions of hits and views and subscribers on your YouTube channels. So there's a number of ways businesses are leveraging YouTube, utilizing YouTube to promote the services, products and services, and it's a fascinating field. It's a really cool stuff that's going on there, you know.